and welcome to everyone, viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari. I know that I am a bit late in starting this stream, mostly because I went to go see a movie with some friends of mine, and it took me longer to get home than I anticipated. Not only that, but we had some mishaps with who was coming and who we were able to all get involved. So it was a little bit of a all around just a blah, blah, blah. But that is all out of the way. I know why you are here. You are here for the new power grid that we are going to be making. So, I kind of messed around with my settings a little bit. Let's see how well you guys like it. I can, adjust them as needed, of course. But if you guys who are watching later or who are watching live, if I need to make any adjustments as far as my microphone goes or the game volume or whatever, let me know in the chat or the comments, and I will be sure to have adjustments for the next one. But for now, let's get into why you're really here. You're here for the satisfying, or the satisfactory. So as I said in my community post, I am working on a new power generation grid over here in, I think it's called the Blue Crater. I could be wrong. Either that, Blue Lagoon. Well, no, not Blue Lagoon, because that's a movie. But the oh boy. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that stutter was okay. Oh, got some loading stutters in here a little bit. Anyways, I am working on... Come on. You can do it. I know you can. You're a good girl. You're a good boy. I know you can do it. Being that this world is so massive of what I've got going, that sometimes it takes a second for it to load in some things. So if there's stutters every now and again, I am sorry for that. But it's just the kind of the way the world is ending up. So, as you see, I have lots of generators going so far. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 50 generators. So far, I'm pumping in the fuel right now just to kind of get these fluid buffers full, because I am experimenting with trying to make sure that these generators never run out of fuel, so that way I can keep my power generation at a more stable level. In any case, though, what was I after? I do not have modular frames. That's what I'm missing. So I need to go over here to my Mammoth. And for those of you who have watched this series, my Train Empire series for a little while, you'll remember that I like to have this gigantic train. Oh, there goes the polymer resin train. But I like to have this gigantic train that I bring with me everywhere in the world that carries pretty much all my building materials in it. And then I can go to and grab materials from it. It doesn't have all the materials, of course. I can only carry so much, otherwise I'd end up with a train that's like 50 cars long. And already, this train is already like 22 cars long, so it's pretty big already. However, I do have a massive train bringing in water, because I am using the blender alternate recipe for diluted fuel, which the original recipe calls for packaged water to begin with. Which my very first power generation station, I do believe you can see some videos of me working on it that I made, like actual videos, not live streams, but videos on the channel. I think it's somewhere talking about my my Train Empire. But I was working on it then, so it is complete, but I think I need to overhaul it into doing the blender recipe rather than just using, what's it? I think they're called refineries, which again, it takes packaged water in order to make. Well, I probably need to. I think I can rework it a little bit, because the way I have it going, I need to make packaged water, send that back to the fuel or the essentially what would amount to the fuel factory, which then sends the packaged fuel back to the generators, which I unpackage it and send the fuel to the generators, and then I send the empty bottles back to be filled with water, which then go back to the fuel factory to get filled up. It's a giant loop, but it is probably kind of inefficient. So I may not only work on like redo that first power station somewhere down the line, but because I probably get more fuel out of it, to be honest. Because right now I have lots of fuel lines that I can basically rely on for making fuel. Hello. Oh. So, anyways, right, so we got you. Sweet. All right. So, next week, depending on how things go, I might, I'm hoping to have the stream back to like 2 p.m., but I need to check on things first for plans for next weekend, because there is another movie coming out that I would like to see. And again, I'm going to be inviting my peeps, so I will have to see exactly what times are going to be working for everything. But we shall see. Also, for those of you who are watching this later, leave a comment down below and tell me whether or not you would like me to try and either do the streams earlier in the day on Sundays, or you would like them later in the day for me. I know there are a couple people who watch around the world, so give me a minute. At least in recent audience, let's put it that way. So if you would like to come and catch the streams live, let me know in the comments down below what if you would like me to try to do it earlier in the day so you can catch it, or you would like me to do it later in the day so you can catch it. Depending on the comments, we'll check it out. And because there's kind of a weird balance I have to strike too. If we want the vault to grow, then I have to kind of play the game a little bit on YouTube, but at the same time, I would also like to know what you guys would like best, because you're my shiny coins of the vault. If I can polish you to make you shine, that's what we shall attempt to do. No promises. Alright, so we got... There, okay. Okay, can I use... Oops. Right. I'm working off of Elden Ring memory here. Can I use... Nope, can't use the hover pack because I don't have the power! Dang it. You don't access inventory that way. You access inventory this way. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, and if you guys also hear, I've got the... Oh, you know what? I have to go... Just do this. I've got the music turned up for you guys, so it's maybe not quite so boring on the long runs where I'm not talking. You got some nice background music going from the game itself. So... Also, there is a big update 8 happening sometime soon-ish, I believe, for Satisfactory. So I am trying to get some of these projects out of the way that I've wanted to do for a while in the world. One of which is to complete the space elevator parts before that hits and get the golden mug. And I know I am nowhere near the same audience size as, say, Kibitz. But I kind of feel like I'm in a little bit of a race with him to see who can get the golden mug first. Because if you look up in the upper left corner, I do have 25, almost 2,600 pieces of the final part complete. Which reminds me, I actually need to go get some more pieces so I can have that being worked on. Yeah, you hear the pumps running in the background. Those are pumping the fuel that's being made down up into the these storage tanks here, these fluid buffers. All right, so I'm going to need. Well, no, let's not do that. Ah, no, I need plastic. Alright, so I do have some storage. Oof, I forgot how much of a drop that is. Alright, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pipes. So I'm going to end up with 9, like these are all 600, except for the red one. But these 9 tanks, those are all 600 fluid per minute pipelines. And the pipelines, 600 pipes, run 50 generators at one time. At least that is the way the math works out. Whether or not that is the actual case is a different story. But, you know, can't all be perfect. Another thing, as far as times go, for those of you who are watching later, let me know if you would rather I leave my YouTube for the videos of, you know, the fanfiction readings or whatnot. Leave my YouTube channel strictly for that, or and maybe move the gaming portion of this to my Twitch. Try and, you know, do more things on my Twitch, even though, you know, I know Twitch right now is going through, at least has been, I don't know, haven't heard any news on it, but Twitch has been going through some pretty rough stuff for a while. So I don't know if there is any merit in doing that, but if you think it would be a better thing, just leave all the gaming to my Twitch channel, and then just leave all the audiobooks on here on my YouTube. let me know in the comments what you think would be better, what you would like to see. Because honestly, I'm interested. I do these live streams to kind of just generate interest in the channel overall. But if you would rather just me stick to audiobooks on the channel, I'm still trying to figure this out, We shall make the vault one very shiny place eventually. Oh, and by the way, you saw that tanker train coming in earlier. That is my longest train in this world. Oopsie. What happened? Oh no, I deleted the cross. Okay. There we go. That's what I want to do. Please don't make the mistakes like that again. Kind of sound like Ross Noble there for a minute. No. Don't want to do that. That's a bad pipe. Ooh. No. There we go. Actually, no, that's too high. There we go. Turn my sensitivity up a little bit, and it was too high! Way too high. Come on. Do the thing. Aha! Right. There we go. Connect, connect. Connect, 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 connect. Connect, connect. Do you guys remember that? If you, like, I know I'm asking you to leave a lot of things in the comments down below, but, at least from right now, it appears we don't have a lot of viewers. So, actually, we don't have any viewers. So anyways, in the comments down below, if you guys remember, I think it's still going, but if you remember a toy line called K'Nex, it was spelled like K''NEX. Those were some of, like, the weirdest, coolest toys I ever played with. And I remember there was a local museum where I live, about an hour away, that actually had a K'Nex exhibit where K'Nex, I can't remember. Now it's gonna bug me. Give me a second here. Oh no, I'm out of that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this on pause for a second. Leave the music for you guys to listen to. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so apparently it's owned by a company called Basic Fun. It looks like it's still around. Yeah, it looks like it's still around. But yeah, they had these weird, like, all kinds of weird pieces. Think, like, Lego Technic on, like, steroids. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Not even steroids, like mutant Lego Technic. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Right, we're out of copper. But, yeah, it was, like, the weirdest thing. You had these like little bars and connectors that you could put in on different things. It was so cool. Anyways, they had this Connects exhibit at a local museum. It was many, many years ago. And you could build whatever it is you wanted, and then you put it on a scale, put your creation on a scale, and you could take it home with you, you know, but based on how much the creation weighed is how much you paid. And I remember back as a kid, I always got like the basic Connects, where it had they had what's called gray bars, which are like, I don't know, probably 8 to 10 inches long, I think, were like the biggest pieces, but they were bendable, fairly bendable, not like extremely so, but fairly bendable. And then they had, I believe it was the yellow bars, which were probably, let's see, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches long. And they had the blue bars, which were probably a couple, like 2 inches long. And then they had these, I think they had the white bars, which I think were about 1 inch long. And then they had these little itty bitty tiny green bars that, you know, like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch long. You could use to just like butt the connectors up right next to each other. Refuel. Anyways, yeah. And you can make all sorts of weird looking things. And one of the things I wanted to do, I got, dab nabbit! I got modular frames. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted copper sheets. But I did not get that. Now did I? I'm such a doof. Okay, and boing! Ah, that's why. There we go. That'll save a little bit on graphics resources. Get rid of the fog. Woo! Suddenly there's an entire galaxy down there. Wow. It's just the nighttime sky just down here. Whoa. Okay, so another thing, I want to see if I can see it. On this planet right here, I think Kibbs showed it off once. But on this planet, if you really, really look close at it, you can sometimes see blinking lights on it. Which he theorized were like other pioneers with other space stations. Let's see if we can see one. Okay, so I don't see any. But I'm pretty sure it's this planet that has what appear to be other space elevators on them. Like you can see the blinking lights. So, anyways. Okay, so we needed copper sheets. That's what we needed. Okay. Yippee! Alrighty. So now, I'm gonna make our way all the way down the line. And find where we were at. it. Ah, here we are. And from here, we're probably going to have to go back to base. Either that, or we have to go back, have to go over to the plastics factory and get ourselves some more plastic. And, well, you know, overall, we might just have to go back to base so we can reload the train. You know what? Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to check something out on my end just to make sure everything is hunky-dory. Okay. Well, everything seems to be all right. Oh, hey, we got a viewer in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here today. Alrighty. I am just in the middle of upgrading a power station over here on my side. And, kinda, sorta, in a... I have absolutely no clue if this is the case or not. If he even knows who I am. Probably not. I'm tiny. I'm microscopic. But if I'm kind of feel like I'm in a race with Kibbitz. I think his channel is I'm Kibbitz, to see who can get the end of the game first and get the golden coffee mug at the end of the elevator parts. This is a project I've wanted to do for a long time to get it out of the way. Upgrade this power station to a slightly more efficient fuel producing... Ah, no! I'm stuck behind the generator. Fuel and power producing station. So as you can see in the upper left corner, I'm almost done. I need like another 1,500 parts to finish the space elevator, and then we are golden. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put this... We are not going to put that down because I'm missing iron rods, iron plates, and concrete. There. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have a little bit of storage over here of stuff. Oh, I have more plastic over here. What do you know? I should have checked over here first. Okay, there's the concrete. I have some iron rods. I have some iron plates. Yay! I get to make this thing. We are just gonna hop our way on over here. And then we're gonna put this hover pack on. Come on, give me power. Yay, I have power. Come on over here. Power's gonna cut out here shortly. Alrighty. Now, we need ourselves a floor hole. Ah. Alright, Daniel, thanks for coming. And while you're here, I hope you are at least mildly entertained. Ah, no, I'm missing steel beams. And I don't have any power. That would have been bad. Put my jetpack on. Come on. I need speed. I don't need to be putt-putting across the sky here. I need to get as much content in before Daniel leaves. So how's your afternoon, evening, morning, day going? Daniel, hopefully well. Alright, I need a valve right here. Sweet. Itchy. I don't know if you were here or saw my stream either last week or a couple weeks ago, where I said that my room got invaded by ants, and I ended up getting bitten a few times. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I hope you had fun on your vacation, and I hope you didn't, well, obviously you didn't die of heat stroke if you're here. But yeah, I hope your vacation was good. I hope you had fun. Alright, so now we need to put a wall hole right here. And then we are going to grab this one. And then we're going to come to here, I believe it is. All right, cool. I'll come all the way over here. Hopefully I have the materials to make another one of these. I do not. I do not have... All right, man. Take care. And come back safe. Ah, okay. Well, have a good time. Don't overeat. Okay, backpack on. Of course, no power. Nope. Okay, now I can put my jetpack back on. Oh, right. Derp. I didn't need to be up here. I needed to be down here. And I still didn't get what I needed. Dab nabbit. All right. Here they are. Why? Like, another thing I just noticed is, why the heck do you need concrete encased I-beams to make a water pump? How does that even work? I mean, I understand the motors and I understand the plastic, but concrete encased steel I-beams? How? What? Huh? My brain has gone and boomed itself. Let's see. Like this I get. So I can it's rotors and copper sheets for the standard pump. But concrete encased I-beams, if it were motors and plastic, I could see that. Heck, even if it were motors, steel I-beams, and plastic, I could get it. But I do not understand, I cannot comprehend the concrete encased I-beams for a water pump. I don't get it. Okay, let's see. I have cables. Cables! Cables to carry power. Power to do the thing. Come on. You can make it. Yay! Oh, I also heard that in the next update, Update 8, for those of you who are interested, there will be some using different fuel types in the jetpack. So I am actually looking forward to that. One of the bigger benefits that I'm kind of looking forward to is using biofuel, because apparently that is supposed to have a longer burn than normal fuel, so you can actually like get higher, like get a higher what do you call it, altitude before it quits or before it runs out. So I am actually looking forward to that, and it'll give me a reason to possibly make a biofuel factory. Alrighty. So there's that done. Let's see. Oh. Sometimes the pipes have this weird glitch where it doesn't go through the floor hole properly. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put a valve here to make sure that everything runs in one direction. And it is at full blast, 600. Yay! That's what we want. Alright, so are you filling up? You are filling up. Yay! Cool. That's going to be going for a while, creating polymer resin so we can make more plastic and rubber. We'll come over here to these conveyor belts, and we should see some polymer resin slowly being made. Or a big surge of it, maybe. Well, maybe not quickly, because there is a very long backup of purple fluid that I use to make the initial stage of the fuel. But anyways, all right. So now we need to get on to the next stage, or the next line of generators. So we have 50 generators we need to make. Alrighty. So let's come down to our temporary storage over here. Let's see, we need computers. Do we have computers somewhere? Not in this storage. Okay, we need heavy frames. We do not have any heavy frames here. We need rubber, which we have lots of rubber. We're going to put you in here. Put you in here, because we don't need you. You and you. We need the motors. We don't need the cables just yet. We have the computers. We don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. That's my ammo. We don't need you. Alright. So, it appears what we need to do, we need to go get computers. Alright. So, we shall go over to the Mammoth and see what we have available. And And while on the way, we shall drop by the factory that I specifically made for space elevator parts. Pick up some so that I can continue making the final part for the space elevator. Okay, so we have some motors. I think we barely have enough motors. Yes, cool. All right, we need some more rubber. Okay, we need quick wire. We have no computers on board. Okay. We have quick wire. Okay, what about heavy frames? I believe we have enough heavy frames. Okay, we have enough heavy frames. We just need computers, which is currently not really helping us. So what we're going to do, we are going to take this giant train and we are going to go to the... First we're going to go to the space elevator. Actually, no. We are going to go to the electronics factory. Hopefully we don't have a crash here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We are going to go... No, not this. Definitely not that. We are going to go to the factory forge. And let this run on autopilot for a little while. So that way, we can not have an accident. But so far, actually, this is no longer the largest train that I have in the world. That honor goes to the train that brings all the water to this power station at 25 cars long. This train, the Mammoth, is 22 cars long. I would make it longer, except that it's kind of a pain in the butt to do so. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see. Alright, I am back. Now over here, this little tiny factory over here that I've got on the side here, I believe is processing... Oh, got some world loading stutters. This over here is a small factory that I believe is processing copper. I think it can process iron, but I believe I just have it all processing copper at the moment. I don't remember exactly. And then that little glass building there, that is my munitions factory, where I'm currently making smart ammo and just regular ammo for my pew-pew. This over here is my completed space elevator parts factory, stage 1. And then, actually, you know what? No! Since I'm headed by this anyways... I'm gonna make a quick pit stop over here and collect all the parts that are being currently made. Because I have the first 5 parts being made over here. such as the smart plating, the wire, the just basically all the stage 1 parts, stage 1 and stage 2 parts. However, I do have... Oh, wow! Okay, I'm going to have to come back with my personal rig train for all of those parts, because that is a lot. I cannot carry that many. And the longer I stay here, the longer everything gets plugged up. No! I'm going to have to get some Metamucil in this thing to unplug it. And that's what we'll do. And then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to take my personal train from the storage facility, and we are going to go back here to collect all of those parts. And then we're going to head off to the electronics factory to pick up a train load of computers. Ah, no. Oh, come here, you. That was my water bottle cap. I decided, no, I do not want to be here anymore. You can't hold me back. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry for the loud bumping noises. But it is all content. I make no mistakes. It is all content. Yeah, see, this is the other power station. Like my quote-unquote main power station that I use. So there is the stage 1 of the power station over there, which turns the oil into fuel. And then over there is the actual power station where all of the generators reside. Up this way, for those of you who remember, up this ramp over here and somewhere in the middle, that is where my aluminum factory is. As well as a station for picking up uranium. Now, what I'm probably going to end up doing is demolishing the uranium station. And then because on top of that rock in the distance, there is another uranium node. And I'm probably going to use that along with some a couple drones to deliver uranium back and forth to the nuclear power plant station. Which hopefully, one of the problems I used to have is I was trying to get rid of the water from that process. So hopefully I have alleviated that problem by using that water to make some wet concrete and then just funneling that into an awesome sink, because I don't need the concrete for anything. Just funneling that into an awesome sink, so that way I have a way of getting rid of the water. I don't need to like efficiently use the water, because I really don't want to do that. I want to be able to just get rid of it so it doesn't plug up the system. Because if it plugs up the system, then everything kind of goes to hooky. Alright, so first off, you know what? Let's go to our longest destination first. We are going to go to the electronics station. No, not elevator, electronics. Electronic copper, home load. Here we go. And then we are going to enjoy another ride all the way across the land to another station where we can pick up a boatload of computers. And then we're going to head to the space elevator factory to pick up a boatload of space elevator parts. And then we're going to bring him back here, grab the mammoth, and head back off to the power station. Oh, by the way, don't forget to drink your water. Your body and kidneys will thank you. Dink. 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 Oh, we got an autosave coming up. All right. Well, we'll give that a minute to do its thing. As we sit here in suspended animation, waiting for it to do its thing. And being that there's so much in the world, it does take a hot minute to complete its saving process. There we go. Now we're moving. All right. Let's see, what is... Just blow right past it, didn't even see... I might actually redesign this railroad over here. Just because... I don't know. I don't like all the twisting turnies. Kind of straighten it out and get some curves in there. Now that I kind of know actually how to do curves. We'll see. Uh-oh, got some load hiccups. Some steel pipe delivery. Okay. Oh, there's the gold wire train, I believe. Let's see. Yep, there's the gold wire transport. There's the concrete transport. I'll probably end up getting rid of this, like, tunnel thing. Either that or redoing it. You know what'd be kind of cool? Is if in the future there was a, like a first person. No, I'm talking like Sean Connery here, speaking with that. Anyways, a first person view from vehicles. I think that'd be neat. Or like you could toggle it on or off. All right, so let's see. What's the problem? Okay. Manual control override. Taking over. Doing the thing. Alright. Turn it back on. Ah, the sulfuric acid train. For the nuclear power plant. Alright, we're going to turn off self-driving. And we are going to halt. And then we're going to locate the computers. Ah, here they are. Wow. Really? I thought we would have had more than that. What are we short on? Are we short on cables or plastic? Ah, we're short on plastic. Okay. Yeah, because that other power plant, or the power plant that I'm working on, doubles as a source of polymer resin, which I use to make recycled plastic, which then powers the creation of computers. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do first, where's the computers? Okay, we're going to take all our computers here, so we have enough for the next row of generators. And what we're going to do, we are going to go to the... Nope, not the electric. The elevator parts out. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go back to take the Mammoth and then go back to the Blue Lagoon. I'm going to call it Blue Power. We're going to go back to the Blue Power Station. And then we are going to flush out all the grape juice. So that way we can get a ton of polymer resin being made. Well, actually, what we're going to do, we're going to flush out the entire system of fuel. So that way, fuel and grape juice, I believe it's like crude like residue or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. We're going to flush the whole system so that way we can have a lot of polymer resin being made. Because it's going to take a while to not only fill back up all the storage tanks I have for the grape juice, but also is going to fill up all the buffers that I have with fuel. And really what we need to do is we need to get the polymer resin being made so we can make plastic, so we can make computers. Because we only have enough right now to make one more row of generators. And we still have like 5 or 6 more rows of generators to make. So, yeah, we need more computers. And also, being that it's later in the day, I might run this stream longer as I continue to build stuff. But yeah, we'll see. So, stick around. Stick around if you so desire. And the reason I'm running this train on autopilot is just because I don't have to deal with an accident. So if I leave it on autopilot, it will follow all the signals and everything. I don't have to worry about a thing. Just let it do its thing, and we are golden. Itchy back all of a sudden. Oh, this I am behind. Let's see. What am I behind? I am behind copper ore, which should be heading to another copper station over here. This is sulfuric acid. That's aluminum copper. Nitro distribution, silica, and crystal transport. Okay. Everything seems to be running on a smooth schedule. Okay, so I believe I have to wait for aluminum coal, or that train, whatever that train was, which is aluminum copper. Okay, and now aluminum coal is going to come up to the main road, main line. There we go. That's what it was. That's what it's called. That's going to head up to the aluminum factory. And now, whatever train is off to the right there should be going next, which is Gold Wire Transport, which should be headed to... Oh, it's headed to the electronics factory, I believe. And then it should be me. Yes. And there's a sulfuric acid train, which is headed back to the nuclear power plant, I believe. Now, you know what we do need? What would be interesting is if we had a smart cross for the pipes, because we have the smart splitter for conveyor belts. But what would be interesting is to have a smart cross where, you know, not so you can have multiple liquids going through at one time. No, that's impractical. What I mean is to have it to where it's set up so that you can have like an overflow setting. So that way, in case like you're running a liquid to a particular spot, and then if there is an overflow or an overabundance of that liquid, you can have it peel off and go to a different section. The other thing that I would really, really, really like to see, Coffee Stain, if you're listening, if you watch any streams of mine whatsoever, you know, or heck, even if people watch this who are big Satisfactory fans and they really like to see. Maybe somewhere in like the level of when you start making aluminum, really, 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 really need a water dump of some kind to where you can dump off excess water, and maybe even have like a converter of some kind to where you can for like excess liquids like nitric acid, sulfuric acid, maybe not so much anything having to do with fuel, because that'll get used up in. I mean, there's ways to use up the waste with this stuff, and alternate recipes. So I wouldn't go that far. But the sulfuric acid, especially sulfuric and nitric acids, and especially just water. Well, let me back up first. Need a water dump, so that way you can hook it up. So you can dump off, and this is where kind of like the cross would come in handy, the smart cross, to where you can have, if you're constantly recirculating water, you can have, your recirculation, but when it gets to a certain saturation point to where now you have an overabundance of water, you can divert that water to a dump to where it'll dump it off and back into the lake or something like that. And like for the acids, if you need to, you can have an extra step where it's like something kind of like a furnace almost, or heck, even like a packager, to where you can use the packager or something like a packager, where it's kind of like a mixture of a packager and a furnace. But you put the two together to where you can extract the water from it and then send that off to a dump, and then maybe get a small portion of the ore back that you can then put into like an awesome sink, or heck, even reuse it for some other purpose. That would be just to have a water dump. That would be amazing, and it would solve so many problems, at least that I can see. Whether or not that actually messes with the game balance, that would be a whole different discussion, because I am by no means an expert in this stuff. I will fully admit that. Oh, come on. Okay, so now gather everything I can. Do I have any room for... I can get rid of you, because you're just taking up space at this point. Get rid of you. Actually, I can get rid of... No, I can't really. Okay, I'll grab you. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head back home. Alright, but yeah, a water dump. If we had a water dump, or heck, even just use a, you could even use a packager if you wanted to do the same thing. You know what? Don't even need a packager. Just a dump, that's like the end of a pipe or something like that, to where you can just the water back out. Hell, even if you wanted to make it a thing to where you have to do one extra step, like make a filter or something that you have to put on the dump, so that way you can have clean water being dumped back in or something like that. An extra piece so that you can actually use the dump. Or heck, even make the dump be the filter or something like that, Or like even a basic machine that's maybe half the size of a furnace or something like that, that is a filter. So it can like extract ores or something like that. Like even have it to where whatever liquid you're dumping into it will but you know, no oil, because the oil products, there are plenty of ways to get rid of and recycle all that stuff. But like, especially for the sulfuric, nitric, and just plain water, if you were to just have the filter, like a filter piece, and then has a dump to where it goes right to get rid of extra water, and then if it is like used water or something like that, even could make an additional thing called used water, where all it is an extra byproduct, like especially in the aluminum making process. There is a lot, like for one of the alternate recipes, I think it's an alternate recipe, or it might even just be a normal recipe, there is a lot of excess water that gets used. And I've kind of sort of figured out how to recycle it, but there comes a point to where you have to flush the system because there's just too much excess water. You can't really get rid of it. I mean, aside from making packages, putting it in packaged water, and then dumping it into an awesome sink. I mean, you could do that, but that's kind of a waste of resources. So if we were to just have a water dump that you have to put it through an extra machine before you dump it off, and that depending on what it was used, no, that would be too many things. But heck, even just having a way to dump off extra water, that would just be the creme de la creme. I know I probably butchered that for all my French viewers, if there's any. But, you know, that would be... that would just be amazing. Alright, so we're going to stop the train here. Well, okay, that works. Alright. Okay, and we are going to come over here, and we're going to dump all of you guys in there. And then hopefully we'll be able to get all or most of our elevator pieces from these control bits that we have made. Because believe it or not, these control bits, these... give me a second to find out what they're called. These adaptive control units, those have been the biggest pain in my bootay in order to get, that is preventing me from finishing up the space elevator. But now that I have a factory dedicated to making them, it looks like I'll have plenty to do the thing. Like I said, we need about 1,500 more. How many? We have 1,500 in here. We have 1,100 supercomputers. Okay, so we need two... Oh, so we need another delivery of them adaptive control units, which won't be hard. It's just the fact that we need another delivery of them to finish up the space elevator parts. Which at least now we can kind of leave it alone to do its thing. Should be... We have about 1,030 that we can make. So we'll need another few hundred to finish up all of our control units over here. Okay, so we need like another 500 supercomputers in order to finish that up. So we'll go over here to our storage facility where we have supercomputers. so that we can actually finish it up. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. So we'll have another 550 supercomputers, which should be enough to finish up all our pieces that we need for the space elevator for now. We just need the adaptive control units in order to do the thing. Nope. I need to be over here. Alright, so now we have 1,700. Okay, cool. We have plenty of supercomputers. So we're going to take this down. Take you down. Take you down. Take you down. Take you down. And why do I have a box? Ah. Okay. Oh, I had one additional supercomputer in here. And we shall take you away. Cool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way over here to the storage facility. Don't worry, we'll get back to the blue power station here in a minute. But we're going to dump off all of them. I can speak English. Electronics. Okay, so we need to put you in here, you in here, you in here. And we're not going to put any more of you. Alright, so then for minerals, we're going to put you in here. And then we're going to need you. And then the standard parts, we're going to put you, and you in here. And then for industrial, we're going to put you and you. Cool. Alright. Oh. There goes the uranium for the nuclear station. It's additional uranium because I need it for processing the nuclear waste. Right. I need to come over here and get this research started on the hard drive. Okay. Let it do its thing. Then when it's complete, we'll build another MAM where we're at, so that way we can accept the new research. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to go to fuel water, and just use that as kind of a destination to get where we're going. And then afterwards, we shall take over the train again to park it over on a long parking spot to make sure it stays out of the way. And while this journey is going on, I shall go mute for a little while until we get closer. Oh. There we go. Okay. My button on the microphone wasn't cooperating. But we are closing in on a destination. So we shall turn off the autopilot and engage full pilot. And then we'll go back to the left, excuse me. And then another left. And go to left track and then engage another left. And then we shall cross the blinking lights of doom. And we'll go, 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 and then jump the train and wait for it to go. There it is. Wait. Wait, 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 wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We have no copper plates. Well, this just became interesting. So, what we are going to do, what we're going to have to do, is first off, we are going to loading staggers. All right. So let's see. We are going to take this wall down for now. And then we are going to let's see. How many tiles does this take up? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 thereabouts. Okay, so we appear to have enough room to do our next row of generators. However, after that, we are going to have to go up a level, or some, so we can get up above the tanks over here and not have ourselves any mounting issues with the next row of generators. But before that happens, we are going to have to get a train load of parts and pieces so that we can continue on our journey, because without them, it's going to be a bit awkward in trying to hook up all the piping and put all the storage tanks or the fluid buffers in, because we don't have any copper sheets. There we go. Okay. Oh. Nope, no, we're good. Yeah, we're still good down the line. Cool. Alrighty. Alright. So now... Ah, yes. We have run into a small bit of a problem. Since we don't have any copper sheets. Well, let's see if we have any over here in our temp storages. Let's see. Steel pipes. No, no. No, okay. So we don't have any in those. Do we have any? Oh, there's the MAM research. Yay! Do we have any copper sheets in this temporary storage? We have some concrete, some wire. Ah, we have copper sheets here. Yay! You're a lifesaver. So now we don't have any modular frames. Dab nabbit. So let's check the temp storage over here again. Ah. Okay, grab one of you because we just need a few so that way we can space out the generators properly. Okay, need a tank. We need a cross. And we need a tank. And we need a generator. Is that about right? Yes. Okie dokie. Now let's get this final row of generators in. Oops, too far. And then we shall do a system flush. Ah, itchy. Itchy, itchy. Just get those random itches all of a sudden. You know, they're like, itch so bad. Okay. Ah. I see. It appears I need to take this apart first. All right. Because I will be ending, have to do something a little different here anyways. Actually, I just need to take apart this row is really kind of what I need to do. This row over here, I didn't really need to take apart. But, so we shall put it back. For the, well, all the way down, really. We shall go all the way down over there. And then all the way down over there. And then all the way down over here. And then this goes all the way over here. Perfect. Perfect. It's going to cover, these generators are going to cover up that glitchiness. We should have one more. There. Alrighty. Now let's begin the purge of fluids. Okay, so first off, we're going to leave the water alone. Okay, so we are going to come over to this tank. We're going to drain the whole pipe network. Then we're going to drain this whole pipe network. Then we're going to drain this whole pipe network. Then we're going to drain this pipe network. I can just imagine, like, if this were fully animated, there's just a ton of purple goo all over the place. Just... Okay, and then for the fuel, We're going to go up a floor. That's water. And then we're going to purge the tanks. Because it's not going to use all of them. Not all the conveyor belts are going... Well, I'm pretty sure all the conveyor belts are going to have polymer resin on them for a little while. But if we can do all of these, and that way we'll have polymer resin for a good long while so that we can get some plastic going for the computers. Because we need more computers! So this will start using up, also start using up water. Alright, so we got that going. I guess these things were full of fuel for a while. So it allows them to dump off all the fuel that they had backed up in them. So now that they're all empty of purple juice, let the purple juice flow out of the purple juice makers, which will produce polymer resin, which will allow us to produce plastic. Let me see. Let me close this one off for the moment. Okay, so it's just weird. Alright, cool. All right. So we'll let that do its thing for a while. And this whole floor down here is now completely active. Except for these two, because this is doing something else. We should have a whole plethora of polymer resin being made. Yes, yes, that's what we want right there. Them glowy blue rocks. Let's see, how many tickets do we have being made? 34 tickets! Holy moly! We shall leave that in there for now. Okay. And now... right, we needed the plastic. That's what we needed. And we'll come over here. And then we shall begin. Oh, right. We also need modular frames. No, come on, engage, engage! Whew. That was almost bad. All right. Let's get my heal juices. Alrighty, so now we're going to put the tanks in. Nope, still no power. We got power now. Nope, that one's off just a little bit. If it's off just a little bit, the pipe won't connect. We'll have ourselves a very bad time. Oh, we're at 2,600. So we need 1,400 more of the elevator parts. We're almost there. Because right now, as I understand it, I believe Kibbs is just trying to make the entire factory to make the parts. And he has not started on actually making the parts. It's either that, or if he has started on making the parts, he's just storing them right now so he can just do a major dump into the space elevator. Which, you know, good on him if he's doing that. But I plan on beating him to the golden coffee cup. Hopefully. Before his next video comes out. Whether or not I succeed is a totally different problem. But I do plan on hopefully doing so. You there. Come over here. Put you there. And put you there. Come back here. Pretty sure I'll have enough materials on me. You know what? I'm going to change my... Nope. There we go. Put my jetpack on because I think I'm nearing the end and I don't want to fall off without a means of protecting myself from going kaboom on the floor. Yes, Rico, kaboom. Okay. Oh, yep, see? That's what I was afraid of. Alrighty. So now, let's put in a cross over here. I want to see if I can get in all the tanks. or the fluid buffers here before I run out of copper. Because I know I have more modular frames. That's not a big issue. It's whether or not I have enough copper sheets that is going to be the issue. So we got almost all the tanks in. I think we're about halfway done. The spooky music. I believe it's like per region, because they have like a bunch of new music and stuff like that. They also have like the cassette tapes and the cassette player, which I think I have unlocked. I just haven't either built it or figured out how it works yet. Just because I'm a little lazy so far. Oops. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. This is where I want it to go. Alright. Oh. And that's that. Okay. So now... I need iron rods, dig it! Dab nabbit. Come on. Put. All right. I have one there. Ah, here we go. Okay, grab you guys, and I'll grab you, and I need you some more. Okay. Actually, I could use you better. There we go. Okay. Right. Actually, you know what? Let me experiment here. Go from here to here. No, this should be good. All right. There to there, and then there to there. There to... Whoa. Oh, that's right. I need to put in all the crosses! Got power. Yay! Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Why is... Ah! That's why. Okay. Oh, there's the delivery train for water. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. I do have some industrial buffers for the train for water, and I also have like a lot more, bringing in a lot more water than I think I can normally use, but I'd rather have a lot of water being brought in. And not being able to utilize all of it and have it for fuel storage or fuel usage, fuel creation, rather than having like no water and being unable to do anything about it. And then having the power station really suffer because of it. Nope. Okay, hold on. I need to move my keyboard out of the way here. Nyah. All right. Okay. Come on, get up. There we go. Connect the pipe. Connected the pipe. Connected the pipe. Okay, we're still okay on copper at the moment, so hopefully we should be able to get this entire thing all hooked up. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't mute in time. But hopefully we shall be able to get this entire thing hooked up before we run out of copper. It appears we shall be able to do just that. It'll be close, though. So, if you're watching this later, and if you think we're going to be able to make it, leave a thumbs up on the video or the VOD, and don't go cheating. Skipping ahead another 5 minutes to see if we made it. You know, that's cheating. Okay, come on. But if you think we're gonna make it, leave a like on the stream. Oh no, we got another autosave. An autosave. Can we get these last couple pipes hooked up? Yes, we can. Okay. Now let's wait for it to do its thing. It'll be back in a couple of seconds, or be back in a minute. Alright, so we've done the autosave. And then after, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get this entire line hooked up. So once I do, I am going to take a small break to go get some more water. Because my current water bottle is empty and I am thirsty. So for that time being, use the time while you're watching this to go get yourself a drink of water, or use the time to go get yourself a drink of water, go to the bathroom, grab a snack or whatever. Hug and kiss your girlfriend if you got one. Or say hi to your parents, you know. Get up and stretch. Do about 5 or 6 push-ups. You know what? That's what I'll start. I'm going to start doing that on next week's stream. I am going to do a thing to where, for hopefully, if I can remember, and I'll have you guys help me with this too, if you guys are live here, for every half hour we're streaming, so we'll have like 4 sessions of this. Let's see, 31, 1.5, 2. Yeah, let's have 4 of it. But every half hour, we'll have a thing to where we do 10 push-ups. How does that sound? I mean, obviously it doesn't sound amazing, but at the same time, you know, we nerds got to stay fit somehow, right? All right, so what we're going to do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay, so what we're going to, we need to actually, believe it or not, we need to plan out ahead of time. And we don't have enough concrete. Okay, and we're going to go over here. We're going to grab our concrete. Oh, so I can talk. I swear I can. Okay, so we need to plan ahead of time. Planning ahead? What's that? Okay, so we need to put 6 more of these pipeline. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then from these, actually, no, this one's going to be this, because it's a smaller fuel line. We actually need to go this way. Okay. And that is not where I want it to be. I want it to be there. Okay, and this, cook it up there. Cool. Now, 1, 2, and we grab you. We put you like oh, right. We need horizontal to vertical. That's what we need. Okay. Okay, and then we go like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to redo this line is what we're going to have to do. Okay. And then we go like that. And then 2, 1, 2. And like that. And then we're going to bring this one straight up. Not like that, because it looks stupid. Okay, and then we're going to go like this. And we're going to go bring this out. Where is that? It's in the middle there. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to bring you over to here. And of course it doesn't. Nyeh. Oh, crap. Ooh, that was close. A little closer than I wanted it to be.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Leave me alone, Karen! Alright. So... Oh, great. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got it flowing again. Put a valve in here to make sure it doesn't go backwards. Alright, and then we shall go down. Plug up the hole. Alright, so now that we have these pipes conveniently done in a way that is semi-smart. Oh boy. Ah, cool. Worked out perfectly. So now, let's make sure we have fuel flow. We do not. Oh, that's right. Because we haven't hooked up the tank. Without hooking up the tank, we don't have any fuel flow. Do I have the pieces to do this? I do not. I have no motors. Do I have motors in temporary storage? I do not, but I can make myself a workbench.
Harvest it.
Leave me alone, Karen. And then we can do the Tink Tink simulator.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
No, I will not do my part and harvest alien artifacts. You are creepy. You sound like a voice that should be my boss, so stop it.
Comply.
No, I will not comply. I am not Borg.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
It does not. I have read my contract. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Because I'm kind of messing with some settings over here on my microphone. It looks like I'm kind of yelling at you guys a lot. Okay. There we go. We got power. Okay. Okay, so why did that not work right? because it isn't right. That's why. Okay. We're not going to really see this area that often, so it's not going to bug me. At least that much. No, I need power cables. I do not have the power. I'm not in the land of Grayskull. I do not have the power. And we have a bump. Let's see. Are we going to get stopped up here in a minute? Because we have a plugged up floor connector? Does not appear so. Sweet. Are we oh, we don't have a valve up here. That's bad. No, we don't have any steel beams. Come on, engage, engage. Woo! Woo! No, Karen.
Comply.
No! I am not Borg. We are not Borg. Yes. Yes, that is what I want to see. A full gauge. How are we doing on polymer resin? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. And a conveyor belt. One of our conveyors is not moving. That means the grape juice is full. Again. Well. Okay. Either way, we need concrete. And lots of it, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Engage. Alright, so we're going to take this whole row here of concrete. And we're probably going to expand it out this way some because... Or you know what? No. We have... I think we have room for maybe one more row. Maybe two. So we need about 6. Alright. I need... Nope. I need this one. And then I need this one. And we're going to zoop it all the way down. So what we're probably going to do... we're going to guess about 6 per, so we need to do 12. We need about 6 per row. 6 foundations per row of generators. Like a full line of generators. So with that thought, we need 12 platforms in total. Let's see if we can fit them all between here and there before we hit that pillar over there. And then if we need to, we can always do a second floor of generators. Okay. Now we grab you and we go take you down. Pooey. We'll just deal with it. Hopefully when the time comes it won't be such a big deal. Now, unfortunately, this is where I normally use my magic powers to bonk this and be done. But since I do not have my magical powers, I cannot bonk it. And so you're going to have to sit and watch me just zoop this out. Do the thing. Okay, so let's see. This is 11. This is 12. It looks like it's going to barely fit for 2 more rows of generators. So that we're still going to need a lot more room. So we're probably going to end up having to do a second floor to accommodate all the generators. Because we have a lot of fuel. I mean, from over here, this was like a straight fuel factory. Like, it would go oil, fuel, generators. So we had, like, very few generators that would run off of this one, by comparison. But now, since we're doing a diluted fuel recipe with the blenders, we've just about, like, tripled, if not quadrupled, the amount of power coming out of this particular power station. And I know I could be more efficient with my fuel, especially if we were to do like a nuclear power station. Listen to me going Scottish all of a sudden. But honestly, I kind of prefer the fuel stations over the nuclear power plants because there's just so much logistics in it just to make sure that it runs properly, let alone trying to deal with all the waste. It's just not something I want to deal with. Alrighty. So we're out of concrete, so we are going to go back to the mammoth, grab some more concrete, and then make the rest of our base over here. Boing. Oops, I need this. There we go. And yoink. Let's grab this entire row here. see. How many generators do we have, or how many pipes did we use? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So 7. Yeah, we're basically going to need a second floor just as big as this one over here to accommodate that many generators. We have a lot of oil incoming over here. Which, I mean, I think Kibbs has, like, his entire plastic and rubber factory over here, which he uses, like, 100,000 plastic or something like that. Some ridiculously high number. Which I'll have to go back and check out his stuff and see how much plastic he said he used. But it's some, like, monumentally ridiculous number. Like, it's a number that I would, like, never actually use. Of course, he also uses transportation methods that, honestly, I mean, they're good for short distances, but for what I have in my, like, how I envision it happening in my head is not really the style I want to go with. So, who knows? Maybe I'll think of something. Stop laughing at me, Mr. Bean. Alrighty, Shoden. Oh, what? Alright, so we need stuff to make generators. That's what we need. I know they're called fuel generators, but I always... They sound like a diesel engine, so I'm just going to call them diesel generators. Alright, making a landing. Now I'm going to go get this temporary storage over here dealt with, because it's kind of really serving no purpose. We're going to throw you away because you're not. It's just kind of taking up space. So we're going to do this and have that complete. Then we're going to come over here to our other temp storage. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, I'm going to plug up this hole because, again, it serves no purpose anymore. Seems to be working okay. Actually, I want to be on this level, I think. Yes, this is the level I want to be on. Okay. So we'll come over here. We'll put you. Actually, we'll take you with us. And you with us. We'll see. Let's see. We shall put you away. Put you back on the train. Put you away. Okay. This one we shall. Nope. Yeah, we'll leave you there. You, and you. Nope. I'm gonna keep you. And you will go down here. Okay. Cool. So now we need to go and head back to, well, make a stop by the plastics factory to see how that's coming along. Because oh dear. Whoo! That was a little too close for comfort. Because the state of the plastics factory means the state of the electronics factory is good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get that power slug. Slug. I want slug. All, all glory to the Hypno Toad. Now this track over here that I have just kind of suspended out in the middle of no space over there, I'm actually going to start have that as a worldwide train line. It goes all around the world. First, I need to get some forward momentum going here. Yeah! Ah. I do believe I need explosives for this. Which I do not have. Where did I leave my explosives? Oh, by the way, next update, you'll be able to explode the fart termites. That was the best news that I received from the update preview, I guess you could call it. It was awesome. Hold on, need to check something on my side. Make sure everything is running semi-smoothly. Yep, it is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where are my explosives? Could have sworn I had explosives somewhere. Oh, there's a box over here. Where's in the box? Concrete. Okay, this is purple juice. Oh, you know what? I have another storage box down below. This is probably where my explosives are located. Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, wow! I have a ton of computers over here. I did not realize this. Okay. Well, that is awesome. So, for now, we can continue our journey of making more generators. And hiya! Oh boy, I almost missed that. Alrighty, so we are going to get rid of the fart cultist over here. Pick up the carapace. Pick up the carapace. Pick up the carapace. Reload. And hiya! Oops. It's not exactly where I wanted it to be, but it did work. Rocks everywhere! Especially in my face. No, it's not especially. Good grief. I have done that twice today now. It's not especially. It's especially. Okay. Get the explosive over here. Get rid of the fart cultist. And then you, fart cultist.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I strongly advise you to stop telling me what to do! By the way, I want to see what's on top of this. This giant purple mushroom over here. Okay, I'm going on a journey. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, lime. Is that the... Was that the jetpack one? I believe that's the jetpack one. Oh man, that scared the ever-living daylights out of me. Like it's an Easter egg that they put in here, for a thing, but it's it's one of these hogs that has like a jetpack on it. Oh, oh, that was, well, we officially got turned into raspberry jam. So what we're gonna do, we need this for now. I believe I have a spare jetpack over here. Oh, I have rebars. That'll work. Here we go. Okay. And I need some fuel. Put you in the hand. I forgot about this thing. And then the rebar gun. Which is loaded. Alrighty. So now we are armed to the gums, not to the teeth, just to the gums. Because our real equipment is back over there with the rocket hog. Okay, so this. We need to go to fuel water. Okay. So that way we can go get our stuff back. So I shall leave you with the journey ahead for a moment, and I shall be right back. Alrighty. So, we have arrived at our destination. Let us, for now, edit this so we'll send it back home. Because we might need to, you know, respawn again. Come back with more artillery. Oh. Well. Now we're just gonna have to leg it. Alright. Okay. I will have vengeance for the dishonor that was placed upon me by a rocket hog. Rocket hog! Ouch. Alright. Sorry about the silence, guys. I was battling for my life here, quite literally. What? Huh. Glitch. Okay. Well, with the revelation that we have a stupid amount of computers down below, let's actually put them to some use. All right. So we need 50 generators. All right. Sure, we are going to come down here. Okay, we're going to get all the computers. Cool, 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 cool. We'll put you guys away for now. Because you guys are not helping us. Put you there. You, and you. We'll put you in there because, you know, we don't need you now. Okay, we're good for the moment. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we need heavy frames. There's some rubber, which we need. We need quick wire. We need motors. We need heavy frames. Okay. Do we have any heavy frames in our box over here? No. Okay, so it's back to the mammoth. I forgot how kind of relaxing the music is in this game. Alright, so... rubber! Here we go! Okay, we got rubber. Now we need motors. Get rid of you. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got motors. Now we need quick wire. Cool. Now we need heavy frames. Here we are. There we go. Okay. So now we have our next row of generators. Doop. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I need to do something on my end. All right, cool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this generator here and we're going to stick it right there. So that way we can still use a common power pole between the two to hook them up for power. I'm pretty sure those used to have like a big boom sound when you put them down. Because they were like, it was a big thing. I kind of miss that sound. I also miss the old water pump sound. Yeah, I mean, it was beefy sounding. And it was a good like jung 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 jung. I mean, it sounded beefy. And I mean, like the bigger pump sound, yeah, you could leave that alone because it actually sounds okay. But the old pump sound, if we were to bring that back, oh my goodness, it would be such a cool thing. Let's see, can we? Yes, we can. So we're gonna have a couple pumps that are, or a couple generators that are slightly elevated. To go over the the top of this thing. Which I have no problem with. How about no? What? What? Wait. This is not in line. No, sirree. We cannot have this. I will not stand for it. There we go. There. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to up this by 1, just so I know that I have all the materials still. Because, you know, we did build one, and then we deleted one, and then we built it again. So even though it says you have, like, all the materials, it still counts down of the list you had. Okay, so we need modular frames, and we need copper sheets so that we can build our spacer tanks. Okay, so where is my hairbrush? Okay, so there's copper sheets. And is this also where the... Yes. The frames. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yay! There we go. Okay. So we need a boofer. We need a cross. And then we need another boofer. And then the generator. Alrighty. Now... Nope. There we go. All right. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna go make sure I have space on this side, which appears I do not. I'm gonna go make sure I have space on this side to put more generators in, like another row of generators back behind here before I call it a night. Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't have any more computers. So let's just go ahead and say we're going to make our next batch of 50. Oh, and if you can hear that car in the background, that is my brother's car. It is a monster. Okay, so let's get all our computers. Uh-oh. Looks like we need to do another system flush. At least of grape juice. So that way we can continue to be making more polymer resin for the recycled plastic factory, so we can have more computers being made. Alright. So we need... Okay, so we're going to go up... Oh, we need motors. We have just enough motors, okay? We need some more rubber, which we are now out of, at least in our current capacity. We need some more quick wire. 15, 20, 25. And now we need some more heavy frames. Five, 10, 15, 20. Wait. We need this whole row plus 1. Okay, cool. Alright, so really we are just short on the rubber, which is not a big deal. Again, this is just so we can test to see what we need to do in order to get more generators in. And there's the concrete. Right. I can't get any higher because I don't have any more power. Alright. Okay, like that. Cool. And, yep, I definitely would need more foundations. Okay, you there. And then you there. And then you there. Alright, so how many more foundations? Zoop. And then zoop. And then we'll go 3 out. See if that's enough. And then we'll subtract as need be. Oh, so we need 3 more. Okay. And that could be a problem. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, so... Can I fit... Can I clip a generator into here? Let's find out. I can. Okay, so it is not a problem. Sweet. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I think that's about where I am going to call it for this evening. So far, this was my longest stream. Next week I may actually work on this off stream, or I might save this for next week's stream. If you want to see, if you'd like to watch me build more of this factory or this this power station, let me know in the comments down below for next week's stream. Or if you'd like me to go back to Elden Ring for the Chaos Flame character that I've been making, let me know in the comments down below. Also, whether or not you would like my content here on YouTube to remain as just the readings, the audiobooks, and then move the gameplay to my Twitch channel. And what time would be best and would you like to see the streams at? So that way I can try to plan, because I know there are some people who are from around the world who sometimes would like to come into my stream sometimes, but due to time differences, they are asleep when I'm awake. So, or you guys are asleep when I'm awake. So, you know, if you have another time that you think would be better, let me know in the comments down below. So things to put in the comments. What time you would like to see, whether you want me to do it do the streams a couple hours earlier or a couple hours later or whatever. Would you like to see me play this or Elden Ring next week? And I forgot what the other question was. You can rewind the stream a little bit to figure out what it was. But yeah. Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you saw, and I hope that you'll be back next week to do it again. If you want to be notified when I go live, be sure and become a coin in the vault by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. Be sure and have a look around the channel and check out Maplestory the novel Sacred Tears, Sly Cooper Rise of Vexen, or Arcane, all of which are fully voice acted with sound effects and music. Don't forget to comment and tell the voice actors just how good they did, because without them, it wouldn't be as awesome. I hope to see you guys next time, so until then, my friends.